You're finally here.
We are.
You ready?
Yeah.
I'm bored. Let's play cards or throw some dice.
Nuh-uh. You always cheat.
No, I always win. Only the weak cry foul when their skills fail them.
The other Jestrels never want to play with you either. Are they all weak?
Poor losers. Fine. How about a duel? We haven't had a proper duel in ages. Yes, a duel will be even more fun. Get our blood flowing.
All right. Get ready to lose.
Let's carve a path. Here we go. Bring it on. You're outmatched. Here we go.
Doing pretty bad. It has been a couple of days since, well, not, it's been a little over a week since I've played, so. Kind of want to build up to the perfect break, but I don't know that I'm gonna get to, like, get close enough.
Here we go.
Oh, again. Okay.
Ready to strike.
I'm so close, but I really want to, though.
Aha! You, sir, have been defeated.
I wonder if I had lost there, would they let me try again? I feel like probably not.
You got lucky.
What was it you said? Only the weak cry foul when their skills fail them.
You're right. Or I guess I'm right, since I said that. You have grown more formidable than I remembered. Your skills are strong. I respect your win.
And I respect your loss. You were right, old friend. That was fun. Come on, let's go get a drink. I'm parched.
So I wonder how we get the last gradient attack then. So we have to get to level 5 with SKA. We'll see here if the relationship continues to increase. I'm wondering if it doesn't come off of getting a better relationship with anyone, then maybe it's triggered by something.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
Did you know sorry was my first rock?
I also miss Sori, even though I haven't had it before, because I just want to fly. Also, it's a little bit creepy that Mael in the background is, like, her head's turned that way.
Really?
Francois was super jealous, but he got one from Clair instead.
Wait. Francois has his own set of rocks. Why does he keep stealing yours then?
Because we're buddies. Francois is so fun.
Yeah, no more.
I miss.
Me too.
Did you know?
Really? Wait.
Because
No more getting to hang out with SK, it seems.
Still thinking about what you saw?
I wish Gustav was here.
You okay?
Yeah,
What's wrong?
nothing. Just thinking about Gustav. And Lucien. And everyone. Every time I think I've managed to contain it, a wave comes out of nowhere and drags me away.
I know.
How do you do it? After all these years?
They say time heals all wounds.
Does it?
But I guess death heals all wounds too. Bad joke. Sorry. Death is not necessarily final.
What does that mean?
Gustav lives on in other ways, right? Through your memories, through his influence on your life and everyone else's, through the Lumina converter and his research.
Yeah, that's true, but that's not very comforting when I'm missing him.
Try talking to him. I'm serious. It helps. Or at least, it helps me. I imagine what they would say. How they would react to things. It helps me keep them alive in my mind.
I'll try that.
Oops.
You're finally here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
I can't believe we're this close.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ciel was right about you.
Oh. Actually, I should thank you. I wouldn't have got this far on my own.
Tomorrow comes. You seem preoccupied.
It's nothing. Just nerves.
Hmm.
It's been a long road to get here.
Extra long for you, I imagine.
You, on the other hand, seem quite relaxed.
Do I?
You're not nervous?
Of course I am. But we will do everything in our power. And either it will be enough, or it won't.
You're always so calm about everything.
Is that a question?
An observation. Lune's intense and obsessed. Mael is nervous and eager, but you're calm.
Why is that strange? I guess Death and I, we've walked a long road together.
I guess that's true for me too.
death is a friend who will welcome me home.
Home?
Yes, home. With everyone I've ever loved.
You believe in an afterlife?
I don't know. If there is, then I'll see everyone after death, and if there isn't, I'll simply join them in death. I'll be with them either way.
It's an interesting philosophy. For someone so young.
True. I'm not quite as old as you. Why don't you share some of the wisdom you've accumulated over your very long life?
Oh, how kind of you to acknowledge my wisdom. Can you, mention my wisdom to Minoko sometime?
See, now it looks like he's dodging the topic.
Oh, actually, isn't Minoko even older? Eskie too. Perhaps I should ask them instead.
No, please do. You'll probably learn valuable things about Nevron feet and rocks. All I can offer is another story.
I'm not really in the mood for stories tonight.
Oh, and here I had prepared something truly dark and heart-wrenching.
Save it for tomorrow. Let's do something else tonight.
What do you have in mind?
That depends. How adventurous are you feeling?
You mean like hunt Nevrons? What?
I'm waiting for you to connect the dots.
Oh, you mean, adventure.
You've been alone too long on this continent. When was the last time you seduced someone?
Not counting Minoko. I'll admit it's been a while.
So?
Sorry! But I'm going for Lune this time around.
Actually, I'm, a bit sleepy.
All right. Go to sleep then. I'll go be adventurous by myself.
It's kind of interesting. I thought something like that would have come up at a certain relationship level, but it seems like it's more at a certain progression in the game. Because I figured it was like, I don't know, level 5 is when they start being more forward. Or relationship level 5, I mean.
I can't believe with...
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh. Working on the 33's journal. You planning to die anytime soon?
Well, you never know what tomorrow brings. Not to you, but to us.
Do you always take such copious notes?
Since I was 4.
Really? 4?
That's what happens when you have obsessive researchers for parents.
Still, 4 is young.
Not anymore. Not when you only live to 32. Everyone in Lumiere starts their apprenticeship at 6, and I was apprenticed to my parents, so they started me early.
I guess that's nice. They got to spend more time with you.
They needed a research assistant who never went home. The obvious solution? Birth your own. Look at you, getting me to talk about myself.
Doesn't that feel nice? My parents were both artists. Widely respected, very prominent artists. So, there was a great deal of pressure to follow in their path.
You're an artist, then?
Not the kind they wanted me to be.
Meaning...
Music is my passion.
Huh. Mine too.
What do you play?
Guitar. You?
Piano, mostly. But a little guitar as well. You know how to summon an instrument from Pictos, right? Of course you do. Maybe we could play together sometime.
Maybe we can.
I kind of like that Lunes is assuming there is romance. Hers is more of a slow burn. That's generally something that I'm like in fiction. That's the kind of dynamic that I'm more interested in. So of course his parents are artists. And there's the paintress. So he didn't say anything about Alicia there. I don't remember. I don't think anything's been mentioned about what she would do. My assumption is that he was the kind of artist they didn't really want, they weren't interested in. Then she probably was like a more painterly artist.
Boy.
Make sure I've got everything. I also remembered the other day that Mael had those 2 nightmares at the very beginning, but then we didn't see any more. So I'm actually not going to go to the paintress right away. I'm going to exit camp and then come back in to see if she gets another one. Because I'm a little worried that I could have ended up missing it completely because I don't go to camp that often. Like I worry it's like a Baldur's Gate 3 situation where if you just don't go, you miss out on certain conversations.
I can't believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh.
Oh, and speaking of her nightmare, I remember the one thing I vaguely remember was Verso. It looked like he stabbed a young woman who had about like the same frame as Mael or Alicia, and in the scene behind them, there was the monolith, and it was at the number 100. I think. So. Just wonder how much more of a role he has to play in the whole, like, creation of the monolith, the paintress. If he had anything to do with the fracture, if he was there when it happened. Which I'm sure it'll all come out as soon as we go to cross the barrier. Interesting. Oh, this one. I was curious about this because no one else has this untethered type of skill. Deals high single target lightning damage, 8 hits. Increases damage or increased damage to marked targets. Trying to see if I want to switch this out for degagement. Hmm. Doesn't she have something? What was it? Right, no, that's not it actually. Okay. Yeah, I'll just switch out degagement for this one then. But I'll see how good the damage is since it says it's high damage for 8 hits versus high damage for 3 hits. So if I like this one better, then these two will just be interchangeable for me. I'm gonna hold off on putting this on anybody because I have the feeling we're probably reaching the end of the act and we might not have a lot of like chances to fight left. I mean, I guess I could like go around the map and farm it, but I don't really want to do that right now. I want to get to the pictures.
We've done it.
We're really going to face the paintress.
And finally break this cycle.
That being said, someone here has been hiding a terrible secret from us.
What are you talking about?
You thought we'd never find out, didn't you? Nobody ever wondered what Esquier was made of, did they? Well, Esquier and I had a chat.
I'm sorry, Verse. She promised me sweet
What?
rocks.
Is that wine?
I stored my personal stash inside it. All excellent vintages. I don't normally share, but I suppose tonight deserves an exception.
Mon ami. I told you to stop drinking alone.
To your great generosity.
I don't know how you can like this.
It comes with age.
Do you have apple juice?
Yeah, I'll leave you to it. Doesn't need this ugly mask.
You embrace her, yet you're condemning her to die.
You brought him here.
I'm not here to fight. But my son, do you know what it means to disappear into nothingness? Have you thought through the consequences? Not just for you, or even me, but for them. Their memories, their dreams, their love for each other. Who really is the one painting death, and who paints life instead? We exist and we will exist for as long as she wants. You want to spoil what we've been given. Sometimes we paint the bars of our own prison. Your despair blinds you. You think you're ready to pay the price. But are you willing to let them pay the price for you?
May everything be decided before their very eyes. Between the bars of their prison. In the shadow of the monolith.
In the shadow of the monolith.
Okay, hang on. So that last bit sounded kind of like the words to a ritual.
Wow. I drank too much last night.
I can't remember a thing.
You clean me out, mes amis.
You bunch of drunks.
I think it was, they say that everything be decided before their eyes. Something, the bars of their prison. It sounds like there was a betrayal, and this whole situation is vengeance for that betrayal. And it also sounds like the people of Lumiere aren't really here, or they're creations of the paintress, which I think I had assumed before, or I thought it was a possibility because it looks like they fade away into ink when they gamage. I don't think I registered that Alicia was all monochrome, which then makes me assume that she doesn't really exist, or she doesn't exist fully. And then it's possible that she's also like just a creation, the way that Renoir said. Implied that if we take down the paintress, then Alicia will just fade away. So she's probably more like a simulacra than his actual like flesh and blood sister. Oh, but we're so close. So many things are hopefully gonna get answered right after this. No, nothing new.
Still thinking.
I wish.
Time for a swim.
Okay. Ah, I'm so excited.
we can finally reach the painters.
Let's make sure we're well prepared beforehand. We still have a little bit of time.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like it's the end of the act. Now that you said that, that makes me actually want to do those last two pictos. Okay. I was also thinking the other day, I'm definitely gonna replay this because with a game that has so many mysteries, it's always good to have at least one more playthrough afterwards, so you can like catch all the little things that you didn't know, you didn't understand before, and that probably also up the difficulty because I was very unsatisfied with Visage and Serene. With Visage, it's like, of course I would be because I came to them in the wrong order, so I was overtuned for that fight. But even with Cyrene, it felt like I had gotten the hang of her, but only towards the end, so I didn't have enough time to... It felt like I didn't have enough time to put into practice what I had learned. And then even just getting to them was also super easy. Like again, I was overtuned for Visage's area, but even with Cyrene, you just had to shoot them. There wasn't really much going on outside of the mini-boss. But I found the battles to actually be very enjoyable and a little bit relaxing too. Especially when I get into the ones that they don't take a lot of damage, or a little bit harder. Those ones are pretty fun.
Time for swim.
Okay. It's a little hard sometimes to know how close, or what's too close and what's too far.
The storm is coming.
Let's carve a path. Here we go.
A bit of violence, yes.
Okay, I think that's everything that I want for them. Where am I going? Okay, this way. I feel like for facing the paintress, it makes sense to have the girls and Verso in the party, but I want to have all the girls in there more than Verso if we do get to fight her. So I feel like we started the whole expedition with them. We should like do the encounter with the paintress with them. I feel like I just... Oh yeah, I can't save, I forget.
You should do the honors.
Whoa, there's a journal here?
Avro, 40th Expedition. Gigi and Edmund were leading. They were on a clean glide to the monolith when they flew into some sort of barrier and just gommaged away. Our gliders are useless without a way past the barrier. Bernard's going to explore on foot, see if there's an entrance. In the meantime, we might as well make ourselves at home. I guess I'll try my hand at fishing. Assuming those sea Nevrons left any fish for us to eat. Rest in peace, Gigi and Edmund.
That's pretty unfortunate, because it sounds like they would have actually made it had the barrier not been there. So then they're probably the closest before us to have made it like this far to the paintress. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to open up the map. Oops. So I was wondering where we were if I had already gotten that stuff. Weird. But also, why is this guy here? I would have thought that at the very end, well, not the very end, but this close to the paintress, he would have had like color of lumina or recode or something. Whatever.